How's it going, everyone? And welcome to the Smack Raw podcast, your one-stop shop for WWE, AEW news, recaps, predictions, all that other good stuff. I'm your host, Vince. I'm here joined today by Benji. We have a special episode for you guys today. Benji, say hello to everyone.
Yo, this is going down.
Okay, so as everyone knows, we have the WWE Draft coming up this Friday on SmackDown, and it continues on Raw the following Monday.
Yes, sir.
So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to do a special mock draft edition of the Smack Raw podcast. I'm going to take the reins of SmackDown, and Benchy's going to take control of Raw.
The A show.
It was the A show, but did you see that production on Friday? Come on, get out of here with that. Okay. For those of you that might be new, we are a wrestling podcast that can be found on a multitude of platforms. We're on Podbean, Stitcher, Google Play, iTunes, Spotify. We have a YouTube channel, so this is key because I'm gonna have like some very nice visual graphics for you guys on the YouTube version of it. So head over there if you kind of like what you're listening here and you want to actually see and keep up with the picks as we're going along. I'll try to make sure you guys can catch up if you're watching on YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Help us reach 100 subscribers. With that being said, you can find us on Twitter at SmackRawPod. You can find me at SESVince. Benji, ¿dónde te pueden encontrar? Where can they find you?
They can always find me on Calavera Kami, ya tú sabes, anywhere, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff.
There we go. So now that we got all like the chit-chatty, like the standard intro stuff out of the way, let's get right into it. So just so you guys can keep up with what we've been doing off camera, since we don't know what they're going to do with the whole champions on the show, we decided to make up our own rule. So we decided to do like a little mini draft for the champions. So for me, as you'll be seeing on the screen on YouTube here, these are my SmackDown champions. I have Brock Lesnar, I have AJ Styles, I have Becky Lynch, and I have the Revival. Yes, Becky Lynch is technically the Raw Women's Champion, but in this mock draft, she's just going to trade titles with Charlotte. So then...
And on my show, I got the top guy, Seth Rollins is my main guy, followed by the King of Strong Style, Nakamura. Then I got Charlotte. Then I got Ziggler and Rude. I got the A show. I got the A squad on deck.
I mean, you have Rudolph, man. They're like top tag team right now in WWE.
Sleeper cells, man. Sleeper.
There you go. And just so you guys know the rules, I do get the first pick because Benji got the first pick in the champions draft that we did off screen. So I will go number one. We each get 25 picks, and we're going to get a 1 minute timer. So everybody gets like a minute per draft pick. So we're going to go one by one and go from there. All right. Benji, any questions? You got it?
Got it. I'm good. Let's go. I'm ready to go.
Sounds good. I'm going to start the timer. I got 1 minute. Actually, I'm not even going to start the timer because I know what I'm going with. The most talked about person in all of WWE right now.
What? Who you got?
I'm pretty sure you know where I'm going with this. Number one.
Heath Slater.
Shut up. No. Number one for Friday Night SmackDown, we have The Fiend Bray Wyatt. He's coming to the A show on Friday nights.
Ooh, cop out.
Okay, so here's the thing. He was going to be my second pick, but I felt like you might have taken it because initially this was supposed to be Sebastian, so I was planning for him. But now
you didn't plan for me, and you thought too much of me, and I wasn't thinking at all.
Okay, so then Benji, do you already know who you're going with number one, or should I hit the timer?
I already got my number one pick.
Okay, who's your number one pick?
If you're going the Fiend, you're going that dark route. You need somebody who's ready anytime to fight, anytime somebody knocks. So I'm going Aleister Black.
Damn. Okay, he was my number one pick. Damn. Oh shit, I cursed loud right there. I cursed loud. I'm sorry. Let me regain my composure for a sec. Damn.
You gotta maintain your composure, man, when the pressure's the spotlight's on, man.
Oh man, I really wanted Aleister Black though. See, I like how my tone kind of changed because I realized because I legit fucked up my entire board. Okay, number two, Sasha Banks. Go. Go. Sasha Banks is number
just
two.
Like that?
Sasha Banks is number two. No, I'm just trying to make sure I get everybody that I want before you take them. Okay, number two for SmackDown Live, Friday Night SmackDown, whatever. Sasha Banks. God, that really shook me. Okay. Fuck. You sure you don't want to do trades after this?
We could talk about it. We could talk about it.
Okay,
But
okay, okay.
if I'm gonna go with my number two pick, I'm gonna go Andrade.
Damn it! Damn it! You can also get Selena Vega if you want her.
Does that count as my pick?
It comes included with Andrade unless you want to
Okay,
separate.
2 for 1 package. Just take it. I got Aleister Black, Selena Vega, and Andrade and Charlotte. Yo,
Hey, you keeping that
talk about it.
You trying to have some couple date nights on Friday on Monday nights, aren't
I'm
you?
ready for a Mixed Match Challenge, man.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so see now I have to plan for you taking guys that I will like. So I'm gonna go number 3 SmackDown Live Rey Mysterio.
Cool, cool, cool. Since I'm building up this brand, I'm taking Ali.
Damn it, he's on there too. Okay, so okay, well you gotta give us the whole for number 3 for Monday Night Raw. Ali, you gotta do that so you give me some time to put
Got you.
You gotta.
I'm not trying to give you any time. I'm ready to go.
No, see, but I'm trying
You
to
even
give
gotta put the timer on me.
I'm trying to give the YouTube audience, some nice visual graphics. I'm trying to have them look at Mustafa Ali for like a couple seconds right there.
See, all I hear right now is stalling.
Okay. Number what? What is this? Number 4 for SmackDown. I take the Kabuki Warriors, which means I get the tag team titles. Okay, go ahead with your number 4 pick, Benji.
All right, so I'm gonna go a little deep cut here. I'm gonna just rip one off. I'm pretty sure nobody was thinking about this. She's been a little bit forgotten. I'm going Ruby Riott.
Oh damn, she was at the end of my board. I was actually gonna try to reunite Riot Squad, but that's a nice pick. But I know this is someone that you wanted for sure, or this team that you wanted for sure.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
The next pick for SmackDown, the
Don't
Usos.
do it. Damn it.
Okay, what is this, number 5 for you?
This is number 5. So you know what? Give me Liv Morgan.
Okay, that's fine. You're complete. See, you're over here like, see, you're taking people that I want, but I already had my women's division. The only one you've hurt me so far was Liv Morgan because I really want her on my roster. But I'm gonna hurt you a little bit more here with the next pick, the number 6 pick, I believe. I'm taking Ricochet. Number 6, SmackDown Ricochet.
Okay.
Okay, so this is your 6th pick.
My 6th pick for Raw. I got to start building up my tag teams. So I'm taking.
I know who you're going.
I'm going Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson.
Oh, that's not who I thought you were going with. Oh wait, no, you just ruined the club. You did that on purpose. Guys, off camera, I told him that if he picks the club, I will lose my shit and I will sit here and just throw a fit about it. Like, you knew I had AJ Styles and you over here and picked the club. There could have been so many people on here. You're just literally doing this just to fuck me over. I'm sorry, I keep cursing. I'm trying not to curse. Damn it, Benji. You're gonna make me sit here and try to bleep this post editing, and you know I'm the editor for this, and you know I'm gonna have to do this if I. The number 7th pick for SmackDown, the New Day.
You could have said it with some more energy.
I need some positivity. That's why I'm drafting them.
Okay.
Okay.
So for my number 7, it's number 7, right? Okay.
See.
So for number 7, I'm going to go. Give me Drew McIntyre.
Damn it. You're doing this on purpose. I swear you are. So off camera, my whole goal was to draft Drew McIntyre, Heath Slater, Jinder Mahal, reunite 3MB, have him be the cornerstone of SmackDown. You really disappointed Sebastian. I know as a Jinder Mahal stan.
True.
He would have loved to see
Shanti.
He would have enjoyed that 3MB reunion. Okay, so number 8, since you're over here just gonna take everybody, I'm gonna take someone that I want to get before you get him off the board. Number 8 for SmackDown Live, Bayley.
That's cool. For my number 8 on Raw, we need a little bit more power. Some little monsters, you know? So I'm gonna go Samoa Joe.
Damn. That one hurt me. Okay, that was a good pick. That was a good pickup right there. So I'm gonna go with this person just because I feel like he's been underutilized, and I feel like a lot of people aren't taking advantage of it. I don't think you're thinking of him, or if you are, he's probably further in your board. Number 8, I
You
believe.
assume I have a board.
Yeah, I assume that you came prepared for this podcast, Benji. Okay, number 8, right?
Yes, sir.
Number 8. No, number 9 because Bailey was number 8. Number
Yeah.
9 for Friday Night SmackDown, Buddy Murphy.
You know, that hurt a little bit. That hurt. But I got the perfect counter, you know. Since I already got the heart, I'm gonna need the soul. So I'm going for my number 9 pick, Cedric Alexander.
Okay, then solid pick. It doesn't hurt me necessarily. He would have been like a guy that would have been in my mid card, or a guy that would have slowly built up to the main event. But I had Buddy Murphy for that. I can find someone else, specifically one of these 3 gentlemen, because this tag team division is gonna be freaking lit. We're gonna have a party up in this house. Number 10, Lucha House Party, Friday Night SmackDown. That's what I'm going with.
Who you got?
I just said Lucha House Party, number 10.
Wait, you took all 3 of them?
Yeah, they're stable. I get all 3.
Wait, time out. Time out. We gotta talk about this. Time out. You get 3 people for the price of 1.
I just took the New Day. You didn't see nothing?
Son of a... Okay, that hurt. That hurt a lot.
Exactly. There you go. We can talk trades later. Make your next pick. What is this, number 10?
Being a little petty patty doesn't get anybody anywhere, man.
You shouldn't have started by taking the club. I'm trying to make the OC on freaking SmackDown. Oh, god damn it. I'm just going to grab some 2 random people and team them up with AJ. God damn.
Yeah, for this next pick, let's start building up this women's division. Let's get Naomi in here.
Naomi at number 10?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very solid pick. And yes, I do want to build up my women's division. I do have Bailey. I have 3 of the 4 horsewomen actually. But I want more in here. Oh, and I also have Asuka and Kairi Sane, man, dude. My women's division is putting yours to shame. You got what, like 2/3 of Riot Squad, Naomi and Charlotte? Come on, especially with my next pick because number 11.
Don't do it.
Number 11 for Friday Night
I'm gonna block you.
Is Ember Moon.
You know you don't want to do it.
I just did it. Ember Moon, number 11, SmackDown.
Man,
okay. I just need one more pick for my women's division. I just need one more pick for my women's division, and I'm set. If I can add to it, gravy. If not, I'm set on my women's division. If I make this one next pick,
I'm not gonna lie, that really hurt. Okay, so going women, I'm gonna have to go with. Give me Nikki Cross.
Okay. She was going to be like one of the pieces on my women's division. So you know what? For the most part, I'm set on my women's division except for this next pick. And I really need them because I need a tag team division for my women wrestlers on here. We have Boston Hug Connection. We have Kabuki Warriors. But let's add one more team to the mix. Number 12 for Friday Night SmackDown, if I'm keeping the numbers correct. Iconics.
Nice. Okay. Then I think I'm gonna end my women's division with this one, maybe, possibly. That was a good pick, but if I'm gonna take a tag team, we need a little bit of more passion, a little bit more desire. So I'm gonna take Fire and Desire.
Okay. So that's your next pick, Fire and Desire. Okay, cool. So my next pick, now I'm going to start to build up more of my main event because I got the main people I wanted, I think. So next pick for Friday Night SmackDown, he just beat the former commish, Kevin Owens.
Nice. See, but one thing your show is lacking, it's a little bit of pizzazz, a little bit of star power. So I'm going Roman Reigns.
Fuck, I wanted Roman too. Okay. So, he was going to be one of the cornerstones of Friday Night SmackDown on Fox, but his tag team partner at Hell No Cell is a pretty solid pickup as well. So, I'm going to go with Daniel Bryan.
That's pretty solid. Definitely one of the bigger underdogs in WWE. But if we're talking about underdogs, we're talking about the cornerstone underdog of NXT. Hasn't been doing much now, so I'm gonna go with Sami Zayn.
You can have him. You could have him. I like unless it's NXT Sami Zayn, I don't care, dude. Like main roster.
I'm gonna build him back up. My brand is all about heart.
Okay, if you talking about heart, there's really only one person here with a lot of heart. See, I was gonna go somewhere with that, but I don't. So I'm just gonna go King Corbin. I was trying to do something there, but I'm like, fuck, is there someone here? Nah. Let me just quit fooling around and just take the next person. King Corbin is my next pick. Are we keeping track? How many do you got right now?
I believe that's number 12. Is it 12?
No, we've been 12, dude. Okay, so no. Next pick should be 15. So
15.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So I wasn't trying to stall her or anything. I know there's been some shenanigans, about over here.
Right.
Bumbleclot, whatever,
Say
but
what you really
I'm
feel.
gonna keep it steady. So who should have been pushed a long time ago, but he's gonna get it on this show because this show's all about heart, and no one has more heart than my number 15 pick, Cesaro.
Okay. Swiss Superman at number 15. Okay. See, he's been pretty productive recently, He just comes in, he's already wearing his track pants, he has his shoes and shit. He's ready
Efficiency,
to go.
ready to go.
Hey man, he's been very efficient. Someone else has been very efficient recently, and maybe for all the wrong reasons, but I'm gonna take him anyway. Number 16 for Friday Night SmackDown, Bobby Lashley. Let's see if he can make some moves over here like he's been making them on Lana recently.
Wow. Provocative.
There you go. That's how we roll over here on Friday nights.
This is SmackDown After Dark over there. Okay. All right.
Go ahead with your next pick, Benji.
You're definitely falling behind on that, man. I would give you like a bronze or silver on that for sure, dude. Because I don't think you're gonna get them gold star ratings on that show. But over here we will, because we're gonna take it back. Somebody, every roster needs that veteran experience, that standard to set everything straight. And if we're talking medals, we could only be talking about gold. And I'm talking about the gold standard, Shelton Benjamin, for my number 16 pick.
Okay, pretty high for a veteran that doesn't get used much on TV. You must
all about change, baby.
All about change-ups. Okay, number 16 for Raw. Okay, Shelton Benjamin, which means I have number 17. And just like you're talking about change. You're talking about guys that haven't been used recently, probably booked how they should. One guy who's main event quality, who's been a champion elsewhere in other companies and other promotions. A guy who, used properly, can be the face of Friday Night SmackDown, or at least one of the top guys. Maybe the new SmackDown 6. He can be included in that. Number 17, I'm going EC3, baby. Let's go.
Wow. Yeah.
That seems like a very unenthusiastic wow. I feel like you're being sarcastic with that wow, Benji.
I mean, listen, maybe I missed out on him. Maybe you can turn him around. All right.
Okay. So wait.
I'm hearing how you're writing the story. All right. You're writing the story of a comeback here. You're writing the story of EC3. But see, a lot of the times you're gonna run out of ink. You're gonna run out of room to write the story on the page. And it's gonna turn. And then what's gonna come next? You don't know. But I got the next team. My number 17th pick. Who knows what's gonna happen next? They got the book in their hands, man, and they're writing the story. And I'm talking about my number 17th pick, the Authors of Pain.
Okay, you're trying to write a new chapter over there on Monday Night Raw. I see what you're doing there. Okay,
yes, sir.
Tag team division is looking pretty good over there, but I'm pretty confident in my tag team division thus far. I've drafted New Day. I've got Usos, Lucha House Party. I think that's the best pickup of the entire night, honestly. Like, that just completely pissed you off.
I hope you wake up with one sock on.
Okay. You're assuming I go to sleep with socks on.
I hope next time you're gonna listen to your pods, your Beat headphones. I hope only one side works.
You're pretty diabolical right now. You're being pretty vengeful here. You're a pretty big heel here, and obviously I'm lacking a little bit on the heel side. At least I feel like in terms of like the male division. I got Lashley, I got Corbin, but I think I need a little bit more star power. And even though I don't agree with the person morally,
Uh oh.
in ring wise,
Uh oh.
production wise, he
Uh
brings in
oh.
viewers. He still gets a pop when he comes out. He has one.
Compromise.
He has. Yes, compromises are being made here, ladies and gentlemen. But we are a business, and we're trying to run a successful business. So at number 18, Friday Night SmackDown selects Randy Orton.
Wow. Wow. I see. I see what you're doing. Though you're thinking about it very logically. Everything's strategic. Everything's about the business moving forward. I get it. Everything's planned. But you know what? Sometimes you just need a little bit of chaos. Sometimes you just need things to go a little wild. And that's what I'm gonna do with the reunification of
Oh,
the
okay.
Riot Squad.
Hey, okay. So Liv Morgan. No, not Liv
So
Morgan.
I'm going number
Sarah
18, Sarah Logan.
Sarah Logan. No, okay. So you picked up earlier in the draft. You picked up Ruby Riot. Then you went with Liv Morgan. Now you got Sarah Logan.
So I left that bait there just to see if you were going to be a little bit of a petty patty and try to block me there, but you didn't.
Well,
So
see, you couldn't have drafted them all together because they're not a current team. So you
right, so that's why I drafted two and left one hanging, just to see if you'd take that bait and be a little petty patty, but you
No,
didn't
no,
do
no,
it.
no, no. See. The only reason I started being petty was because you started this, Benji. Man,
You see, an eye for an eye leaves every man blind.
you know who leaves every man blind when she comes down to the ring? The goddess, Alexa Bliss. Number
Woo!
19, Alexa Bliss to Friday Night SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. We have broken up the former tag team champions in Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss.
Wow. So for my 19th pick, so you tell me if this counts or not. Technically, she was still on this show.
No.
I don't know if she's still on.
No. I think I know where you're going with this, Benji.
So number 19, I'm going Ronda Rousey.
No, Benji. She's in the alumni section.
What? Since when?
Since like a couple weeks ago. It made headlines.
What?
Redo, Benji. Redo. You don't get Ronda Rousey. You can have Nia Jax.
Hey. You know what? Okay. So I'm going to just do a little bit of shifting here.
Yeah, because like, okay. Like, how's about this? You can have Ronda Rousey when she makes her sporadic appearance if you let me have a sporadic John Cena appearance.
I ain't letting you get anything. No, I refuse. I take it back.
Okay, fine. Your real number 19.
Okay, so I got a minute to think about it. I'm going to go number 19. So if you didn't let me take Ronda Rousey, I'm going to have to do a little bit of a paradigm shift, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And we're talking about paradigm shifts. We're talking about time. We're talking about being timeless. And somebody who's been timeless, who seems to have never aged since he debuted back in WWF. Shut up and let me get through my thing. You know what? I'm going R-Truth, and he might even be champion. The main guy. We'll see. But that's where I'm going. Number 19, R-Truth.
Oh, wait, you really were going with R-Truth? I'm
going with R-Truth.
Oh, wait. Okay, I thought I was just bullshitting. I thought you were going elsewhere. You literally took me by surprise. So yeah, number 19 for Monday Night Raw is R-Truth. Good stuff.
Hell yeah.
Good stuff. He's an OG. Someone who is also an OG. He's been around for a minute. I know you're probably not thinking about him, but I thought you were gonna take his brother. But are we gonna have some fun, Senior Benjamin, over here on Friday Night SmackDown? Number 20, Woken Matt Hardy. He might be a little broken. We'll see. Time will tell. But Matt Hardy, number 20, Friday Night SmackDown.
Okay, solid. You got The Fiend and Matt Hardy on the same show. Okay, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But see, my show is all about second chances. It's all about people who haven't been given a chance. And for my number 20th pick, I'm gonna take somebody who should have been given more than what he's gotten. And you know what? I'm just going to go full blazing on this, man. I'm gonna bring back the tank. He's gonna be the tank of my division. I'm going number 20, Rusev.
Oh, 20 Rusev. Hey, you know what? It's a good thing we split him up with Bobby Lashley. we don't want that storyline to continue. It's not the best maybe. But okay. Rusev at number 20. Any insight besides that, or should I just go into my number 21, Benji?
where's your mind at right now? How do you feel like you've been drafting so far?
So far, I mean, we could take a quick assessment of our draft pool. Like, I mean, so far right now, in terms of my main roster, I'm kind of happy. I'm satisfied. My women's division is pretty heel heavy. My tag team division, let me see real quick. 2, 3. I have like 3 tag teams on here. I need some more tag teams, and I don't know if this was in the cards for you or not. But I'm gonna go ahead and pick them up anyway. Maybe finesse you into some trades. Number 21 for Friday Night SmackDown, the Viking Raiders. Can you give me some kind of reaction to that, Benji? Come on,
You cut off. You cut off.
Oh, did I? Oh my gosh. Number 21, Viking Raiders.
I could. Oh, how did I take them? What?
Yes, I finally screwed you over again.
Oh, I had Sarah Logan. Why didn't I take? Oh. How have they not paired up the Viking Raiders and Sarah Logan yet?
I thought when they were calling them the Viking Experience, they were gonna pair. It was an excuse to pair up Sarah Logan with them and call.
They should have done that.
They should have done that. Maybe
and you took them from me.
Here's the thing. My people.
Son of a bitch.
After we're done drafting, your people can talk to my people, and maybe we can work out some trades.
You did it only for leverage?
No, I didn't. Actually, I legit looked. I was gonna go elsewhere. Okay, so my 22 pick was actually gonna be my 21 pick, but then I looked down my card and I saw that I was weak on tag teams because I had Usos, I had New Day, I had Lucha House Party, and I needed more tag teams, right? So that's why I took Viking Raiders, not to spite you. I saw that Sarah Logan.
That's a damn shame.
I saw
damn shame, man.
Here's the thing. I saw that you picked Sarah Logan, and I knew that you were gonna want to reunite them. But I'm like, no, I leave them there. But then you took everyone that I wanted in tag team was. You took AOP. You took the OC. You son of a gun. Oh my gosh! I was gonna pair up Chad Gable with Shelton Benjamin. I couldn't do that anymore. But
you took most of the tag teams, man. You just you could have bulldozed through me, man. You just
I destroyed you in terms of women's division. I don't
care what did, man. You tried to deconstruct me, but you know what? That's okay. No, you can deconstruct me.
Wait, 21. That's you, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And you can deconstruct me all you want. All right, but it's all about building up. And what do you need to build something back up? You need some heavy machinery. And that's my 21 pick.
Okay. By the way. Otis is the only gem in that tag team. I love Otis to death, but he's not worth it to get a pick. So my 22 pick, which was going to be my 21st pick, but you made me realize that I didn't have tag team. So you screwed yourself over there, Benchy. You could have had Viking Raiders.
It doesn't pay to be a petty patty.
You should know, right? You went ahead and took the OC, and look what happened. Jesus. Number 22, and he looks like he's 22. Apollo Crews. That wasn't the best line to use right there, but I used it anyway. Number 22, Apollo Crews. That was bad. That was so bad. Apollo Crews, number 22.
God, that was terrible. That was really cringe. But you know what? For my 22 pick, if we're going cringe, there's been a lot of jokes, a lot of cringe commentary going around with this guy. Not as bad as that.
Damn it!
Whatever segue you tried to do right there.
Shut up.
What? I'm gonna recoup. We're gonna do this again. We're gonna do this right. We're not gonna call him no Shorty Gable, no Shorty G. We're just gonna call him by his damn government name. We're gonna call him Chad Gable, and that's my 22 pick.
Fuck, that's actually who I was gonna go with, and then I saw Apollo Crews and Chad Gable. I'm like, maybe he won't take Chad Gable, so I'm like, let me take Apollo Crews. So I ended up taking Apollo Crews. That's why I was like, he kind of looks like a kid, they treat him like he's a kid, and stuff like that.
And you went with Apollo Crews? What?
Because I was building. Okay, so for those of you that may not know, Apollo Crews and Ricochet are really buddy. They're they were like best friends, and they had a really banger of a match on Monday Night Raw, and I was just gonna tee them up and have them be a tag team. And
okay.
Jeez, man.
Who you got next for number 23?
I don't know, man. You're making me second guess everything about my life. I don't know if I want to make this next pick. Jeez, you might second guess that. Okay, so I have 3 picks left. Number 23. Oh man, I don't know where I'm gonna go with this. I think everybody's been taken,
You
but
got a whole minute.
okay. I'm gonna do this for the culture. I'm gonna do this for la raza. We've got Lucha House Party. We got Rey Mysterio. You took Andrade, you son of a gun. But just because I want a lot of Latinos up in this hoe, I want as many masked wrestlers as I can get. Number 23, ladies and gentlemen, Sin Cara.
Wow.
Hey man, I had him on the board. He's the homie, man. I freaking love Sin Cara. I even loved it when he was doing his whole Únicos chick when he lost the mask. I think he's underrated as a wrestler.
No, por la raza, I respect it, man. I respect it.
Hey man, I gotta
I
get as
respect
many
it.
Mexicans on. Hey man, if I can't draft Angel Garza, I gotta make it up somehow. Okay, sir, you are at number 23. Let's move this
23,
along.
man. I'm gonna move this along, and you need to be a little bit more zen. You need to be a little bit more like a songwriter. You know what I mean? And that's what
Oh
you're
my
missing over there. You're missing that little bit of melody. So for number 23, I'm gonna Elias.
Oh, that's perfectly fine. You're not hurting me whatsoever. I wasn't gonna draft Elias. He wasn't even on my board. He wasn't even on my board's board.
You're missing out on the star power, baby.
Hey man, I'm over Elias, man. Like, look, man, we're all about in-ring competition. We ain't here to talk about music. We're over here to talk about wrestling.
And if you wanted to talk about wrestling, you would have drafted Ali.
Dude, you beat me to it. Shut up. I thought you were gonna draft Ray, so I drafted Ali. My whole draft board,
Shame.
the top of my board, you kind of screwed me over because I wanted Ali, I wanted Andrade, and I wanted Alistair. Those were in my top 5 right there. Right there.
Two Chicago guys doing a podcast, and you didn't pick the one guy, one of the few people from Chicago.
I was worried you're gonna take Ray.
Shame. Hate to see it.
I was worried you're gonna take Ray. Literally,
it's a damn shame.
So I went with the Fiend because I'm like, okay, he's probably gonna go with the Fiend, and then you took Alistair. I'm like, fuck, I gotta take someone that I really, really want. I want Sasha on my show no matter what. And then you go and take Andrade. I'm like, damn, I want Andrade. I need a Mexican on here. Let me get Ray, and then I pick Ray, and then you pick Ali. And I'm like, damn, he screwed up the top of my board. I made it up towards the middle, but to start things off, you took 3 of my top stars. I was gonna build up my entire show around the Ali, Andrade, and Alistair. Alistair was gonna be my champion. I was gonna have him like beat Brock Lesnar with one black mass in like 3 seconds and call it a night. But jeez.
See, I would have had him beat him in 2 seconds, but I guess we'll never know, right?
Yeah, okay, well, we'll never know. But what we do know is that R-Truth is going to have to be defending that 24/7-11 championship by himself. Because you've pointed out that I need a little bit more faces in my women's division, and there's no bigger face right now than the princess of Staten Island. Carmella is coming to Friday Night SmackDown.
Wow.
Plus, I got Corey Graves on commentary, so I don't want to break them up.
No, I know what you mean. You want to keep that Total Divas thing going. I got you.
Hey, man, we got to run the show here, man. You got to make business. You got to make money.
So you got to make money and make business.
Yeah, there you go. See, like, I didn't even mean to do that one. Let's go. Go ahead.
Coming from the guy. Okay, that's fine. For my number 24 pick, this is going to be a big one. Somebody who I think you've forgotten about.
Oh, my God.
Kind of just like went under the radar a little bit.
Oh, my gosh. Like, if it's someone that I'm really going to want on my show and you just finesse them from me, I'm going to be mad. But if it's someone that you think I want, I won't be mad. Let's find out. Who you got?
So, who I'm going to take, and this might surprise you a little bit, because we kind of talked about people who we didn't want. And, sometimes you have to make... I didn't want to become a show of compromises, so I'm not going to choose him. But what I am going to choose is somebody who I hold.
Whoa, you good over there? Sounds like
I almost had a heart attack. Listen,
that's that big of a pick, huh?
Yes, this pick holds a big dear spot in our Smack Draw podcast heart. And I know there's one guy who in particular is a huge fan of this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And please, at the biggest stan
At
on the
wrestling fan _32,
yes,
Sebastian, the new.
please add him because and he couldn't be here originally. He was going to be here doing this pick, but unfortunately he couldn't. But I know what he would have wanted to pick, and this would have meant a lot to him because this guy has been a fan of this wrestler for
Since he was
time, and
since he was a child, like the
yes,
minute
dude,
he saw him, he fell in love with the wrestling.
people grow up with Hogan, whatever, but nah, this guy's a little different. This guy, as soon as he saw him, he just felt, what's that word? Shanti. This guy just felt,
Zen.
right, zen right there, right? So for my number 24th pick, in representation of Sebastian here at the SmackDown Pod, I'm gonna go with Jinder Mahal.
Hey, the Maharaja. There you go. Hey, okay, so I'm gonna give you an option here. Do you want to take the Singh brothers with him?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so Jinder Mahal with the Singh brothers, even though they haven't been a team recently, but I'll give you that because you need a tag team over there because I took the bests. Oh, yeah, and I have Revival too. Shit, I got Revival, Lucha House Party, New Day, Usos. Let's go. Shit. Okay, so we're at the end here, guys. Number 25 for Friday Night SmackDown, and I only really am taking him because I think we've just like lost out on all the big names. But he's a pretty big name in himself. Jeff Hardy.
You've been going about La Raza and having, that pride, that power. You would all mask, but this guy, he don't, he has that fiesta, you know what I mean? That je ne sais quoi, you know what I mean? So for my number 25, what was that? Excuse me? Yes way? No way. Jose, number 25 pick.
No way, Jose, as your last pick. Mr. number 25, No Way Jose. Okay, Veggie, you have an interesting draft pool right there, to say the least. You clearly drafted people that you like, and to be honest, guys, if you're building the show, go ahead and draft people and have people that you actually care about.
Listen, don't condescend to me. If you actually look at my damn roster, it's diverse. Okay. Anybody can match up with anybody. Okay. It's heels, faces, everything.
So we can't really keep track because we're over here in our draft rooms, in the boardrooms that we have. We have everything everywhere, but I will be putting up a graphic right now. It should be up right there. This is the entire team, the entire roster that Benji has collected. This is his entire 25-person team plus his champions. We can't see it, but you people on YouTube will. And then obviously this is gonna be my entire roster for Friday Night SmackDown. Why are you laughing, Benji? Come on, man, play along, dude. Don't be that guy.
Oh my god! I hope that when the people see this and then they vote, they're gonna see who's got the better roster, and I gotta say it's not you.
No, it's me. Clearly, okay. So we're gonna do a poll on Twitter. Go ahead and search out Smack Raw Pod on Twitter, and we're gonna have a poll. And if you guys want to contribute, if you guys been listening into the roster and want to give us your 2 cents on who you think actually won, you can go ahead and follow us over there on Twitter and make sure you vote on that poll. You can comment down below and let us really know what you think about these picks. You can tell Benji how bad of a number 25 pick he had in No Way Jose, because he could have drafted Heath Slater and reunited 3MB, but no, he didn't do that. No.
You know what? I thought about that, but I purposely didn't reunite them just to spite you.
That's okay. If I couldn't reunite them, I didn't want them together. If I couldn't bring them together, I didn't want it to happen. If it didn't happen on Friday Night SmackDown with Vince Delgado as the GM, I didn't want to see it. But
But maybe you could pick him up as a free agent. We'll see.
We'll see what's up. One guy that I was gonna. So you know how I went with Jeff Hardy. I wasn't about to pick Jeff. I remember that you mentioned him earlier, and it just hit me. But I was actually just gonna go with Braun Strowman at number 25, just because fuck it, why not?
Wow, listen, this is a guy who before the show said very clearly stated, I am not going to pick Braun Strowman. And now you're telling me you were gonna pick him?
At this point, you took like the majority
Come
of the main
on,
people I
fam.
wanted. Like, okay, so like to build out my show,
Mr. Integrity.
Hey man, I don't dislike Braun. It's just he's kind of boring to me right now, dude. But at the same time, I just have him be like the guy that just goes ahead and
After you made a verbal contract that you would not pick him,
verbal
you were
contracts.
going
Why
to
do
pick
we
him.
sign these? Okay, you know what? We're getting too carried away from. Okay, before we close this podcast off,
Wow.
should we do last minute trades? Do you want to make some trades here?
Depends. What are you willing to give up?
I'll give you Viking Raiders for the OC.
Hell no.
Dude, come on. Don't be
Hell no.
Give me the OC. Come on, give me the club. I want to reunite with AJ.
Nah, it's not happening.
See, you're doing this to spite me, dude. Come on, dude.
I will give you. You know what? I will be willing.
You wanted Sarah Logan and the Viking Raiders together and make them a team.
You know what? I'm very happy with my team. I'm not going to trade. I don't need a free agent. I'm very happy with this.
You're just doing this to spite me.
He just cut off.
I said you're just doing this to spite me.
Oh, I am not hiding that fact at all.
Can you give me the OC before we close off this podcast?
We're not. I'm not. If anybody wants to comment or on Twitter or on YouTube, if he should get the OC, let it be known. Let your voices be heard. As of now, the OC stays on Raw.
I hate you so much. I hate you so much. So much right now. Can I get Andrade?
No, can't do it. I will be willing to trade McIntyre or Zayn.
No, you took gender. I can't reunite 3MB. I don't want McIntyre. You know what, man? If I can't get the OC this draft, this draft trades contract thingy that we're doing, it's over. Forget it. Benji, you want to be unreasonable? You want to just screw me over? Fine. That's fine. I don't want the OC anyway. This has been the SmackDown podcast, guys. Let's get out of here.
I'm glad that we could.
I'm out of here. Let's go. Come on. I don't want to do this shit no more. Okay.
This has been the SmackDown.
Wait. Okay. Any closing words, Benji, before we do?
Sure. There was a lot of mixed feelings, a lot of emotions, a lot of things were said, and I fully expect an apology.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I expect my apology for taking the OC, but
you will not get that, sir. I think the important thing to note is sometimes act out of revenge or pettiness. Things back, and you know what? You not having the OC is a lesson learned to you, and I hope you find growth. Dude,
you started the pettiness. I'm not hearing this shit. You started it by taking the no. I'm trying to have a civil podcast here. Let me find my Shanti. Let me find my Zen.
No, sorry, sir. You can't have that because he's not on your brand.
I think this is a good time to close off the show. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube, guys. I put in a lot of effort on the YouTube version of this. We'll catch you guys on the next one.
Peace. I got the better show. Smack Raw Pod.
Out. Smack Raw Pod out indeed.